I was locked in the bathroom like a dog, but I had no desire to escape. I crouched down and stretched out my fingers, trying to reach that bowl of dog food. But the chain held me back tight. No matter how hard I tried, I was always just short of reaching it. The collar choked me until I could barely breathe. I had no choice but to use my foot to drag it closer. Finally, I managed to pull the food toward me bit by bit. I grabbed it and wolfed it down like I was starving. That moment felt like having a luxurious feast, but I'd barely taken a few bites when I heard someone crying for help outside. So there were other people here after all. I quickly called back, but the lights went out. Communication wasn't allowed here. I dumped out all the food, grabbed the metal tray, and slammed it against the wall, trying to let them know someone was here. Soon I felt dizzy. The dog food had been drugged. I couldn't hold on and passed out. The next morning, someone woke me up by throwing cold water on me. I was let out for a walk, just like a real dog. The chain was removed, but the collar stayed tight around my neck. When I saw no one behind me, I started running, but I'd barely gone a few steps. When the collar lit up, it suddenly tightened, squeezing my throat. A piercing alarm blared from the speaker. The wire fence was right ahead. The moment I touched it, an electric current hit me, and I blacked out instantly. When I woke up, I was back in the dog cage. This time there was another man in the cage with me. I rushed over excitedly and asked him what was going on. He told me he'd been kidnapped too. Only one thought filled my mind: escape. The next day we were let out of the room, with no one following us. We pretended to take a walk, slowly moving toward the fence. At that moment, there was no electricity on the fence. We immediately climbed over and ran as hard as we could, but we'd only gone a few steps. When the collar lit up again, it suddenly clamped down on my throat. I couldn't breathe and collapsed to the ground. The man tried to pull me along with him, but soon he was choked unconscious too. When I woke up again, we were back in the dog cage. This time, a wall separated us. Our chance to escape was completely gone. That day, the guard came with dog food. I pretended to be asleep. The man suddenly grabbed the guard's stick and knocked him out with the metal tray. He found the keys on the guard's body and unlocked his collar.
We'll never make it out right now. Okay, look, they're watching us.
Trust me, this was my plan.
When he tried to take me with him,